Hi, this is Miss Curry, and I'm going to help you factor using the special identities. So here we go with factoring x to the 12th minus 125. Again, it could help to write that down so that you can follow along. Now, with this one, we have a difference here. So we need to decide if it's the difference of cubes or the difference of squares. And what's interesting is the exponent 12 is divisible by 3 and 2, so that might not be as useful. And then we want to look at the 125. Well, the 125 is not a perfect square, but 125 is a perfect cube. And so this will be the difference of cubes. And just as a friendly reminder, hopefully you have it written somewhere in your notes, but we'll write it again, and you should definitely make sure you have this. A cubed minus b cubed would factor into a minus b times the quantity a squared plus a times b plus b squared. And that's the difference of cubes. Well, if we look at x to the 12th minus 125, let's identify our a. So we could say our a is going to be the cube root of this, which turns out to be x to the 4th. When you're taking the cube root of an exponent, you're dividing it by 3, so we end up with x to the 4th. Now, our b value, the cube root of 125, is 5. And so that's our a and our b. Now, if we think about plugging this into the template, a minus b, so we would have like x to the 4th, that's our a, and then minus our b, which is 5. This is plugging it into the template. And then I'll have something squared plus a times b, and then plus something squared. Okay. So as we go with this, we can say we've got the x to the 4th minus 5. We're going to put the a value here and square it. And then it's a times b. Well, that's x to the 4th times 5. And then b squared would be 5 squared. Now we need to clean this up. And so our final answer will be like x to the 4th minus 5. X to the 4th squared becomes x to the 8th plus these two multiplied together could just be written as 5x to the 4th, and 5 squared is 25. So if you can kind of think of it as a template and how you plug things in, I think that would definitely help you. I hope going through this process of identifying if it's difference of cubes or difference of squares, or it could be sum of cubes. In this case, we had a minus sign though. Hopefully that's a great first place to start. And then once you've identified which of the identities it is, make sure you think about what your A value is and your B value, and then how you would plug them into the template. Good luck.